Wrestling Federation. What the world is watching.
What is up, everybody? It is me, your girl, the producer Kira, and I'm here once again, starting off the show. And I'm actually doing the show, this whole show, because Tantalizing Tony is not here right now. Boo! I know, boo, Tantalizing Tony. So, yeah, Tantalizing Tony's not here, but it's okay because I am. And I actually watched the show and I actually enjoyed the show very much so that I'm actually not mad to be here. Okay. I'm not mad at all. So we are here for obviously Smackdown after show. And we're going to talk about the heck of a show that just occurred, okay? That just transpired. Is that the word to use? It just transpired. All right. And if you hear any clickety clackety, I'm looking through the images to see if I missed anything from tonight's show because the main event just happened 15 minutes ago. I give it a little grace period to let everybody or to let WWE upload the pictures because they obviously they don't upload it right away, but I didn't get all of them, but it's okay. I'll just explain what happened. All right, so hello everyone. Let's go through roll call really quickly. Okay. Hello, Steven. I saw Steven was here early. Oh, let me take my glasses off. I saw Steven was here early. 3:04. Crazy. Thank you, Steven, for being here. Justin, hello. Jen, Miss Jen, hello. James, Dahlia, Jaquise. Am I saying that right? Did I see Rhea's promo? Did I? Yeah, I did. Anything Rhea related, I'm literally on top of it, like within the seconds. All right. So I don't mind if they change the song. And you know what's so crazy? This is so crazy. But a couple of days ago, I was literally watching the old House of Buddy streams and I was watching this one particular episode, okay? And it just sounded, it was a year ago. Jacob Fatu is the GOAT. We'll get to that. It was a year ago, but everything they were saying lined up with what was happening today. So, like, they were saying, oh, they need to go to Canada, right? Rhea went to Canada. They were saying she needs to use her new music. She wants to use her new music. And now people are saying she might get a theme change. Listen, I don't know if I watched that video, like if it was divine intervention or if that's what it's called, but it was a little too creepy because that was a year ago and things that they were saying sounded like that they could say it today and it would make sense, if that makes sense. I don't know. But hello, James. Hello, Keith. Jasmine, my wonderful sister, Jasmine. Yeet. I'm working on it, Jasmine. I'm working on my yeet. I feel like it's getting better. Irish King, hello. Hello. Oh, I said it right. Wow. All right. Sorry. I have a few notes, but it's not as much as I usually write. When we first started doing these after shows, I literally had like 3 pages full of notes for a 2-3 hour show. Now I didn't even finish the whole page. This is all my notes for one show. You guys better be proud of me. And I wrote small. I need a little more stank to it. Okay, I'll work on it. All right, but let's actually get started with what's happening because I don't even know what I'm yapping on about. Okay, so we started off the show with Miss Tiffy in the bank. Okay, Miss Barbie in the bank. Tiffany Stratton. And she came out, and I was a little disappointed because they had her as like a silhouette, and then they had her holding the briefcase. I was like, this is the big reveal. No, it's still the boring old gold, green, and white briefcase. Boo. Like, you couldn't whip something together in a week. Unreal. But I was really expecting the pink bedazzled briefcase, but I guess it takes time. So today it's just the normal little briefcase. She still got the contract. That's all that matters. Okay. So yeah, she comes out talking. She's talking about who she's going to cash in on. She could cash in on Roxanne down in NXT. She could cash in on Liv Morgan, who has Rhea's title, or she could cash in on Bayley. And then my girl Bayley came out because she's not going to let anybody talk about her. I need like a little stand for my notebook to go like right here. She's not going to let anybody talk about her and her not be there to defend herself. Hello, E-Money. So Bayley came out. Oh, and Tiffany made the connection, or she made the fact. She said the fact that she was the youngest women's Money in the Bank winner in history. And now I know the women's Money in the Bank history isn't that long, or isn't as long as the men's, but that's pretty cool. I immediately thought of Austin Theory because he was the youngest men's Money in the Bank winner. So that's a cool little factoid. But yeah, Bayley comes out, and then Nia Jax gets out and comes out and gets booed. Totally booed. I don't know why they're booing her, but they are. We knew they weren't going to be talking for that long. They were going to but what I did write, it was a really good / hilarious promo. Nia Jax had some great one-liners. Bayley had some great one-liners. Tiffany had some great one-liners. Nia Jax Bayley brought up that she's not Hugger Bayley from NXT, and she's not 2017 Bayley when she came back at SummerSlam. She's a new and improved Bayley. And Nia Jax is like, I know you're not Hugger baby. It looks like you're more BBL Bayley. The way I dropped to the floor, I was stunned. I was flabbergasted. Like, everyone was thinking it, but Nia Jax is the one that had the guts to say it out loud. Nobody thinks she got a BBL, but like, she just looks different. But the first thing that came to my mind was BBL Bayley. BBL Bayley. You guys know the BBL Drizzy? BBL Drizzy. Okay, we're moving on. If you guys don't know, no, you guys know that song. Y'all gotta know that song. People are saying that's the song of the summer. Anyway, continuing. Yeah, they end up fighting. That's all you need to know. 2-on-1 attack. And then after the 2-on-1 attack, Tiffany Stratton saw that Bayley was down, and she was like, this is a pretty good opportunity for me to cash in my Money in the Bank contract because Bayley is down. And I legitimately thought she was going to cash in. Like, it was the perfect time. Bayley was legit passed out on the mat. Okay. And then Tiffany goes to cash in, and Nia Jax gives her a dirty look because earlier on in the promo, Bayley was trying to drive a wedge between them and be like, or if Tiffany cashes in, then you're going to have to go against your best friend Nia Jax at SummerSlam. Whatever. I don't care. The end goal for me is the title. I don't care who I have to beat to get it. Okay. She should have cashed in. That was the perfect opportunity. You can't you cannot let people get in the way of your title. That was an L on Tiffany's end. But whatever. Moving on. We go backstage and we have Piper Niven and Chelsea Green in a purple bedazzled neck brace. She came up with like 3 names, basically calling herself the Deathmatch Queen, even though there's already Deathmatch Queen, but she didn't say Deathmatch Queen, but that's what she was really getting at because she was the daredevil of the Money in the Bank match, literally going through 2 tables from the top of a ladder. Sorry. Yeah, I think she deserves that title. But she's backstage waiting for Nick Aldis because she wants to talk to him for some odd reason. I couldn't tell you why. You lost the match. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, I wrote down, I don't know if Nick Aldis is here because it seemed weird that she was waiting for Nick Aldis. Like, why don't you just knock on the door and go in? I don't know. Hello, Ashley. Ooh, that's nice. Congratulations, Ashley. All right, moving on. Then we get Nia Jax versus Michin with obviously Bayley and Tiffany in their corner. Nia Jax hits the Annihilator and she pins Michin. Bayley attacks Nia Jax and Tiffany attacks Bayley by hitting her with the briefcase. That's all. Oh, no. I said the cash in a little too early. This is when she tries to cash in. Where's the tantalizing one? He is off. He is off. I don't know. He's in an undisclosed location. Send me your location. That's yeah, he's not here. As in the building. He's not in the building. All right, then we go on to Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews. Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews going against Legado del Fantasma, Berto, and Angel. Why they cut off syllables of their names, I will never understand. Why did they cut off his first name in half? His name was Umberto something. They cut off the something, and then they cut off the beginning of his first name. And now he's just Berto. What the heck is a Berto? And then Angel Garza. Why'd they cut off the Garza? That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. So now they're Angel and Berto. Makes no sense. But whatever. They have that match. I don't know why. This match was just absolutely. It was a good match, but like the people in it wasn't enough to keep me interested. Even though the match was good, it wasn't not enough to keep me interested. Like I didn't write not one detail about that match because you have to have at least one big name. Like you can't have 4 mid-carders in a match and expect people to like pay attention. No, it's not how it works, babes. Even though you had Legado del Fantasma out there, it wasn't enough because they weren't in the match and they weren't really that involved. But whatever. I don't even know who wins. Oh, then we go to commercial. We come back and Andrade and Byron Saxton are doing an interview in an empty arena. And then Carmelo Hayes walks up and basically Andrade, I'm still showing Tiffany and Bayley. Why didn't y'all tell me I was still showing Tiffany and Bayley? I'm talking about all this stuff and I'm still showing Tiffany and Bayley. Hello, Jake. I'm so sorry, but I cannot do the slides and do the recap at the same time. So you guys are just going to have to use your imagination. I'll try to do the slides. I'll for sure try. And I don't even have all the slides. I only have up to like halfway through because they didn't like, maybe I could go, they do have, okay, they have this one. This is all that really matters. Hold on. I got the main event slide, but everything else y'all are just going to have to use your imagination. All right. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, Carmelo comes up and they're basically arguing about who had the better show at Money in the Bank, because I guess they were like juggling between Andrade and Carmelo, who had like the best showing at Money in the Bank and who like did the craziest thing. I am stunned. You guys see the way my jaw literally dropped? I'm stunned. NYC Demon Diva Miss Issa is in the building right now. Oh my gosh, I am blown away. I'm here alone. I did that all on my own. Thank you, Miss Issa, for coming in. If you guys don't know, which you probably already should know, all right? NYC Demon Diva, check her out on YouTube. She doesn't need my help, especially my help, but she's really good. We love her over there. And she's a really good person too. We met her at a couple of shows. So nice. So nice. Thank you, Miss Issa, for coming into the chat. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got to do the Gen Z heart. Thank you for coming to the chat. I literally love you. I'm going to tell my dad that. I'm going to be like, Tanlas and Tony, I got Demon Diva in here all by myself. Let him cook. Let who cook? Who was I talking about? I totally got distracted. Who cook? Chet, I'm gonna wait for your response, but let's keep it going. Girl, you got me stunned. What the heck? Okay. NYC Demon Diva, everybody. Go check her out. She's really fun and awesome. Okay. Where was I? I got lost in the notes. Oh, yeah. Carmelo Hayes, Andrade. They set up a match. Oh, Melo. Let him cook. Let Melo cook. He's him. Okay. I'm loving what they're doing with Carmelo Hayes. Like, he's he's got no room to be like demanding all of these matches and like doing all the stuff that he's doing, confronting everybody. This little youngin, this kid just came up from NXT. I'm saying kid like I'm not 5 years younger than him. But yeah, he just came up from NXT and he's already making moves. He is making moves, okay? First day he got drafted, he challenged hello, Humble. He challenged Cody Rhodes. First day, the day he got drafted, he challenged Cody Rhodes, got a match in the main event that same night. That alone should tell you that he's not here to play, okay? Second of all, he got all these good matches. He was literally in the Money in the Bank match. He just got called up. Now, I know they're like doing the same thing with like Lyra Valkyria, but I'm not getting the same vibe from Lyra. Even though they got called up at the same time, they're like being put in like the same kind of matches. I feel like Carmelo Hayes is using his opportunity wisely. And Lyra Valkyria, for me personally, she's falling flat. Unfortunately. Don't sue me, but I'm not liking Miss Lyra. That's besides the point. Yeah, basically we're getting Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes. Next. Austin Theory is the greatest of all time. Chet. What? He's like 25 years old. How can he be the greatest of all time? Beat Cena, then Roman. Chet. Come on now. Come on. Literally, John Cena will let anybody beat him. Like, what else does he have to prove? I mean, Tanlas and Tony was telling me this earlier, but he should win the world title one more time just to beat Ric Flair's record. But like, he's not gonna win matches just to win matches. He's gonna put people over. So Austin Theory, I don't know if that's that's a big flex, but it was a pity win in my opinion. Moving on. Yeah, Angel pins Apollo. They got all the Phantasma wins. Then we get backstage and we have Pretty Deadly and Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green still waiting backstage for Nick Aldis. Everybody knows Nick is not there. Okay. But Chelsea Green, she's persistent. And she's gonna wait as long as it takes. I don't even know what she wants him for, but whatever. LA Knight walks out of Nick Aldis's office. Now, what I don't understand. Wait a minute. I don't understand if LA Knight walked out of Nick Aldis's office with the contract signed by Nick Aldis. Did he then leave? Because later on in the show, they said that Nick Aldis isn't there. So when this isn't even that much of a case to crack, but yeah, LA Knight walks out of the office. He's like, it's going to be a while or whatever. He said that to Chelsea Green. Why'd you get the reference so late? Were you here when I said the reference? I said BBL Bayley. BBL Bayley. All right. Moving on. What did I write? Oh, Cody's backstage with Randy Orton. Randy says he has Cody's back tonight. And you're the smartest. That might actually be it. Because the way I was sitting there so confused when they said Nick Aldis wasn't here, they made it sound like he wasn't there all night. But LA Knight walked out. I don't know. I was cracking codes. But that actually makes sense. It might have been a fake contract. And he zoomed in. We'll get there. He zoomed in way in there, but whatever. All right. So Randy has Cody's back. Kevin's not here because he's dealing with a family emergency. I think it's his mom. I believe. I don't know what's going on there, but Kevin has a legit family emergency, I believe. So prayers go out to him and his family. But yeah, he wasn't here tonight. Y'all, I wrote so small. Oh, LA Knight comes out. I have a slide for this one. Give it up for me. I have a slide for this one. Carmelo should be at 0. She cannot fight at all. Who the hickety hack is talking about Carmella? When did Carmella's name get brought up? I haven't even been thinking about Carmella, honestly. I don't even know when she's coming back. I think she's like enjoying mom life, but I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. But yeah, LA Knight comes out. He's got a contract. Okay, he says that it's for Logan. Well, he replays the video of him pinning Logan Paul to qualify for the Money in the Bank match, and I feel like that went over a lot of people's heads when it actually happened. Like, I didn't hear anybody, or maybe I'm just not in the right places, but I didn't hear anybody going crazy about LA Knight pinning the United States champion. Like, that's a pretty big deal. But yeah, he brought it up and he was like, this is enough for me to challenge him for the title. Okay. So he claims, I'm saying claims now because Miss Issa got into my mind that it's a fake contract, and I'm taking it and I'm running with it because that makes the most sense. But he claims that he's got a match set up with Logan Paul for the US title at SummerSlam. He's got LA's signature on it. He's got Nick Aldis's signature on it. And all he needs is Logan Paul's signature. And I wrote down in my notes, I was like, Logan Paul's not here, obviously. Because why would he be here? Why would he be backstage just at his job? He'd only show up when he's like doing something. I guess that's everybody. But I'm not a Logan Paul fan, if you guys couldn't tell. Damian Priest will not beat Gunther. Gunther will hold that title. I mean, we'll hold that till what? Huh? Damian Priest has the title. All rise. All right, moving forward. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I feel like my head is all jabumbled up. All right, then we get Blair Davenport versus Naomi. This was a good match. It was a little short. I expected it. I don't know why they're not using Blair Davenport that much. When they use her, she's good. But then she just leaves everybody's minds because they don't use her enough. Like, I don't think her appearances are impactful enough, if that makes any sense. Like, when I see her on screen, I'm like, cool. That's a fun lady. And then she's off screen and I completely forget about her. She's not leaving an impression. Or maybe that's not the right word. I don't know. But I think they need to use Blair Davenport a little more. Some of these people that they brought up from NXT, no bueno. Because like Carmelo Hayes is like the only one. Carmelo Hayes, Tiffany Stratton, Pretty Deadly. They're like the only ones that came up from NXT recently that are like doing good things. And Pretty Deadly, they're not doing that much really, but they're making an impression. You said Rhea Ripley, we stop everything and we talk about Rhea Ripley. I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. So Rhea Ripley, she's starting off Monday Night Raw, and I'm sure she's got some things to say to Dom. I'm sure she's got some things to say to Liv. I'm sure she's got some things to say to the rest of the Judgment Day. And you know who stuck by her side, who didn't even stray away from the pack not once? Mr. Damian Priest. If they would have just listened to Damian Priest, Mommy wouldn't be on such a rampage right now, trying to kill everybody. Sorry, YouTube, not kill. Annihilate, is that a better word? Because nobody would want to listen to Damian. Everybody's trying to be buddy-buddy with freaking Liv Morgan. Little do they know, she couldn't care less about them. She just wants to hurt Rhea. Don't get me started on talking about Rhea and the Judgment Day, because I'll literally talk for hours. I'm already 25 minutes in, and that's 25 minutes too much, okay? Okay. Naomi pins Blair Davenport. Naomi pins Blair Davenport. Then we get A-Town Down Under versus DIY for the titles. After commercial break, we go backstage before the title match starts, and we get Naomi. She runs into Bianca and Jade, who looked ferocious, by the way. And I used that word because they were in like cheetah print and they looked amazing. But they were giving their congratulations, and Naomi was like, "Oh, you better be going for those tag team titles." And they were like, "Of course, that's the top of our list, babes." And then they walk away, and then Naomi is there alone. And then, oh yeah, that's when Chelsea finds out that Nick Aldis isn't there. But anyway, Blair Davenport walks up to her and she shakes her hand. And Naomi, as a normal person, hesitates, because why would Blair Davenport shake your hand? You're literally a heel. Like, this doesn't seem within your character right now. But Naomi shakes her hand. Blair Davenport walks away. Chelsea Green walks up and tells Naomi that Nick isn't there. And then when Chelsea Green walks away, here comes Blair Davenport like a freaking snake in the grass, and she takes out Naomi. You coward! You were literally face to face with her. You couldn't punch her in the face. You had to punch her in the back. Cowardly moves, fellows. Cowardly moves. But yeah, Blair Davenport establishing her heelness. She does fit perfect as a heel. I actually can't even see her as a face. Like, I've only seen her as a heel. Sorry. I think they're starting a Blair and Naomi feud because of the handshake thing. If they do start that feud, I'm going to be totally, completely, utterly honest with you. I don't think I'm going to be that interested in it, because they haven't built Blair Davenport up enough to be interested in my opinion. And then Naomi, they haven't been giving her much of anything lately. She's just been tagging along with the people that are doing good. Like, she's not doing good herself. So in my opinion, even though Naomi's a vet and I love her, she's giving mid-card, and so is Blair. And as I said, I don't like two mid-cards together because it's just boring. You got to have a big name. Naomi's a big name in my eyes, but they're not doing nothing with her. She's getting booked like a freaking mid-card superstar. But yeah, we'll see where that goes. We get Gargano and A-Town Now versus DIY. The match happens. The match is a really good match. It's for the titles, but in the end, Gargano pins Grayson Waller. All right. And they retain their titles. Now, this is why I did the show. We're getting into it, okay? This is why I did the show. I could have canceled this show, but I'm a die-hard. Am I a die-hard? I think I'm a die-hard Jacob Fatu fan. I'm going to just put that out into the universe right now. I'm a die-hard Jacob Fatu fan, all right? And as soon as this match ended, A-Town Down Under are walking up the ramp, and the look on their faces, they look like they just saw a ghost. They looked stunned. Their eyes widened. They were shaking in their boots. They ran away. I actually don't know if they ran away or if they got attacked. But here comes freaking Jacob, okay, looking like the werewolf that he claims to be, and he's attacking everybody. He takes out the tag team champion, single-handedly takes them out, okay? And he doesn't just take them out. He destroys them, all right? Destroys them. By himself. Let's not forget that little tidbit, okay? By himself. Jacob Fatu week after week is showing everybody why he deserves to be there. Okay? Okay. Thank you very much. So he does what he needs to do. He takes out the tag team champions, and then out comes Bloodline 2.0, looking dapper as ever. Okay, looking pretty spiffy. I don't know if I should show that picture yet. I'll show it at the end. Humble said, I'm still not watching WWE because of the poor booking of the other black males on the main roster. It bothers me. Is MVP being punished for calling out Triple H? Huh. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like I don't notice that stuff. Maybe I should notice that stuff. But yeah, from who was on the show, I know I enjoyed it. But yeah, Roman Reigns better come back and brust something off Solo head. Okay. Yeah, Jacob Fatu attacks everyone alone. Obviously, we're getting "We Want Roman" chant. Solo's in the ring. He's like, Boston, Mass. I think he said Boston. If they're in Boston, he said the city, and he said, acknowledge me in his best Roman Reigns voice. Buddy, I mean, I'm on your side. Okay, Solo. I like you for the time being, but we got to stop with the Roman impersonations. Be your own man, okay? You are no Roman Reigns, okay? I'm sorry to break it to you, but you're no Roman Reigns. So stop trying with the whole acknowledge me bit, with the whole finger, with the whole. I mean, you could be tribal chief if you want to say it. You could be head of the table if you want to say it. But I feel like no one is completely convinced. All right? Sorry. Just be your own person, Solo. He comes out, he spits his best Roman Reigns promo. And what else? He calls out. Oh, he said he took out everybody. He said he took out Jimmy. Now, when he said he took out Jimmy, I thought Jimmy was going to come out because it just came out today that Jimmy was medically cleared to compete. But he didn't come out at all tonight, which is really frustrating. But he said he took out Jimmy. He took out Paul Heyman. He took out Roman Reigns. Did he take out Roman Reigns? I don't know. He didn't take out Roman Reigns, but whatever. He's the last man standing, basically, is what he's saying. So, no Roman Reigns. I know. I don't know when. I think he's coming back that people are saying the SmackDown before SummerSlam. I don't know. I think SummerSlam time he's coming back. Roman Reigns, that is. Yeah, he calls out Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes comes out. They do their little chit-chatting, okay? Cody Rhodes is standing in the middle of the ring. He's like, bring it on, okay? We get all 4 members of the Judgment Day surrounding Cody Rhodes like they're about to, like they're lions about to frickin' pounce on their prey. I'm not good at these references, but that's what they look like. They look like hyenas from Lion King. They look like werewolves. They look like beasts. They look insane. And Cody Rhodes standing tall in the middle of the ring with these 4 crazy people. He's very brave because he threw the first punch at Solo. Are you insane, Cody? You had to have known that wouldn't have ended well for you. Okay, so he takes the first punch on Solo. Bloodline inevitably attack Cody Rhodes, and then Randy Orton comes out, and obviously they attack Randy Orton as well. And they don't just attack them; they destroy them, just like Jacob destroyed the tag team champions, but he did it on his own. All right, so they destroy them. They demolish them. They brutalize them. They nearly kill the men. Okay? They put Randy Orton through the announce table with a shield power bomb. They tie up, here's the picture. They tie up Cody Rhodes in the ropes, and there they are standing tall. No help. No Jimmy. No Roman. No Jay. No one. Now, what the heck is this? What is this? This makes no sense. I'm waiting for next week because, or maybe Jay says something on Raw, and that gets him into the bloodline picture because we need Jay in the bloodline picture. We need the Usos back together, okay? Maybe Jimmy returns on Raw and apologizes to Jay, and that's where they become a tag team again. I don't know, but I'm gonna just say I enjoyed this SmackDown. I was on the edge of my seat for like half of it. There was no bad. I mean, okay, the Apollo Crews Baron Corbin match was like I didn't pay attention to not one bit of it, but that's about it. Everything else was good, entertaining. It was very lighthearted. Like this episode didn't feel like heavy, like storyline heavy. I don't know. It was very. My hands are freezing. Can you tell that they're freezing? No, you can't tell. They're not even red, but they're so cold. All right. But yeah, I give this SmackDown a solid 8 out of 10. That's a high number. That's a B. That's a solid B. Sorry. I hope Jimmy got cleared. So happy for him. And Roman is coming soon. Yeah. I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting in the sidelines. But we'll get there. We're inching closer and closer to Survivor Series. And speaking of Survivor Series, we got the first bit of possible information detail for the Survivor Series this year. And they said they're looking into having it in Los Angeles, November 30th. That's if they have it in LA. If Tana and Tony does go, I don't know if I'll be there because it's in LA, first of all. Second of all, it's Thanksgiving weekend. We don't know anybody in LA. Like we can't even stay with like Anthony because he lives in Vegas. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. But yeah, they're saying Survivor Series might be in LA. So if it's there, then WrestleCade's in North Carolina. We'd also have to choose between Survivor Series. Once again, we have to choose between Survivor Series and WrestleCade. WrestleCade, they pushed to the end of the month as well. It's like November 30th through December the 1st. I don't know what the heck we're going to do. We'll keep you guys in the loop. Jimmy is smart. He's not Cody. He's not going to come out and confront them alone. Listen, I don't know where I need Jimmy now. I need him now. And Cody is very brave. He's a brave little cookie because for him to stand in the middle of the ring, like it's one thing to have the idea and be like, yeah, I'm going to be a tough guy and I'm going to go out there alone and I'm going to stand on business and I'm going to beat them. And then it's another thing to literally be surrounded by them. You've got to feel some kind of fear or hesitation. No, he threw the first punch. He was all in. He was all in. So I give Cody Rhodes his flowers for being brave. Never could be me. But yeah, we're that's all. That was SmackDown. It was a fun SmackDown. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Who do you got winning the AEW World Title at All In? I'm gonna tell you right now, not that invested in AEW right now, but their World Title picture is really good. I don't know who's in it though. Swerve's still the champion, right? Daniel Bryan, I heard Daniel Bryan is going against Swerve at something. Is that at All In? Oh, who is he going against at All In? What is the match? Maybe I should just look it up and like not wait for your response because that's gonna take forever. Let's see. Or maybe it's not. Let's see. All In AEW 2024. I wrote 2014. 2024. Let's see who's the match. Oh, Swerve versus Danielson. I'm going Swerve. I'm going Swerve. Sorry. Demon Diva's going with Daniel Bryan. I mean, Bryan Danielson. I'm going Swerve. And I swerve when I drive. Yeah, swerve when I drive, even though I don't drive, will I swerve when I drive? That song's not a good influence, like not one bit. But I'm going with Swerve. I don't really see Bryan Danielson winning anything really. Because when he first went to AEW, everyone was like, oh, he's only here to put over talent. He's only here to train people. But I still have that thought process. I don't think he needs the AEW World Championship. And I'm not saying he's old and he needs to retire, but he's like at that status of where like he can retire because he's like done it all. And I don't think he needs to add AEW World Champion to his accolades. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, Swerve retains for sure. Chet thinks so. He could beat Swerve, no doubt. But I think they're keeping that title on Swerve. I think the next person to take it off of him is going to be Willie Ospreay. Or maybe not. Maybe MJF. I don't know. I'm going to have to circle back to it. But I think Swerve is for sure retaining it all in. And that'll be a really good moment for Swerve because you got to think of it in like the bigger picture, okay? Bryan Danielson's biggest moment was, I guess, winning the WWE World Championship. But yeah, I'm going Will or MJF. But Swerve, even though he was in WWE, he didn't. I feel like the AEW World Championship is more prestigious. Okay, I don't think you could use the word prestigious. Better than the NXT North American Championship. Did Swerve win the NXT World Championship? I feel like it doesn't matter. Swerve is reaching his ceiling right now. Like he's almost at his ceiling. Daniel Bryan has already reached his ceiling. Like he doesn't need AEW. Okay? Let Swerve get his big moment. Next year at All In, you really think he's holding it that long? Wow. Yeah, let Swerve have his moment in the sun. Because he actually deserves it. He's really good. Okay. Why did we start talking about AEW and WWE stream? That's like illegal. We're getting out of here. Thank you all for coming into the show. And I'm sorry, Instagram, for neglecting you once again. I never acknowledge Instagram. I'm so sorry. I don't even know how to pronounce half these names in Instagram because there's no spaces. But I'm not even going to try to read the names. I'm so sorry. Hello, Instagram. Goodbye, Instagram. We're heading out of here. See you guys. Oh, tomorrow, I believe we're going to 90s Wrestling Con in Atlantic City. There's a bunch of old people. Maybe I shouldn't say old people. There's a bunch of wrestling legends. Maybe say legends. Maybe I can say legends. I don't know. But that are going to be there because it's 90s Con, obviously. But the names that I'm really that caught my eye was the Hardy Boys. Because they're like still like relevant. But I think we're gonna be there tomorrow. Put on your post notifications because we might have some footage. If we do go, we're definitely gonna have some footage up tomorrow. So just keep an eye on the channel. But we'll see you on Monday for sure. Mommy starting off the show, always representing Mommy. You guys can't see. Always representing Mommy, okay? So I'll see you then. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, Miss Demon Diva, Miss Issa for coming in. What a wonderful surprise. Made my night. My jaw literally dropped. Rhea back to face. I don't know. I don't care what the heck she is. She's Rhea Bloody Ripley. That's enough for me. But we're heading out of here. Thank you guys for coming to the show. If you guys are new, I hope you guys stayed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're on the road to 100K. Forget all the other numbers. 100K on the way. And that's all. I believe. I don't think we have any other announcements. Oh, can I just show you guys one more thing? I made the t-shirt mock-up. I made the SummerSlam mock-ups for our t-shirts because we're going to SummerSlam. And this one was actually kind of fun to make. You guys know we always mock, well, not mock, but we always like use the WWE like PLE shirts as our own. I don't know how to make this bigger. And we just put Tantalize and Tony on it. So, oh, maybe I could do it like this. So this is the logo I made for SummerSlam. It is the cutest. Ta-da! Do you guys know what the SummerSlam logo even looks like? But that's what it looks like. Tantalize and Tony, Cleveland. Let's go. All right, that's all. I'm really leaving, I promise. Make sure you guys hug your families, kiss your families, tell me love and pray to God every day because you know I promise tomorrow. And as always, do what we all do best, and that's stay tantalizing.